Yay, welcome back to MVM Live. Sorry we're a little late today.
We just literally powered up like robots.
Yeah, unless you're watching this after the fact, in which we're right on time.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's funny because we are playing a game about charging up robots with batteries, and we had to charge our battery. We had a cable issue, we had a backup battery that needed to be charged, but we got there, we got here.
And yes, Deadpan, I am charging up with a little Diet Coke.
Deadpan, Alicia is in the next room, and I heard a chuckle as soon as you said that.
Yes.
So, way to go, that joke landed. But we are here today.
With Alicia, anyway.
We are here today with another video on our road to GenCon. This is Robot Quest Arena from Wise Wizard Games. This is coming out at GenCon. This was a Kickstarter a bit ago. They're starting to deliver it, but it's also going to be available in retail, and it's going to be at their booth. So for a lot of people, this will be their first time to get it. And yeah, this game is absolutely adorable looking. We've got 4 of the little robots that we're going to be using here that come in the base box. There is an expansion that has some additional robots. I don't know if it's
going to be available.
No, I think it's going to be available. I don't know if they're packaged separately, or I don't know how it's all packaged. But there are more robots available than these. So we do have 4 of them. And in a 2-player game, David and I are each going to be playing 2 of these particular robots. But before we get into the game, let's shout out to our sponsors. Big shout out to Wise Wizard Games.
Yeah, our sponsor.
Sponsor for this video. We're doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway. We've got a code.
word?
Is everyone
Perfect.
ready for the code? It's been a few weeks since we've had a code.
Yeah, that's true.
There it is right there, I think.
Yeah,
yes.
It should be.
Rivet is the code. If you watch this, if you enjoy it, you know what? Even if you don't enjoy it, feel free to email us at mvmcontest@gmail.com. That is mvmcontest@gmail.com.
Not plural, just contest.
Yes. And put in the subject line rivet, not ribbit like a frog, but rivet like a rivet gun.
as you see here.
Robots, after all. And you'll be entered to win your very own copy.
And did you know that the world it takes place in is called Rivet? There's like a little map of it and everything somewhere on the back of the rule book. Look, Rivet.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yes, of course I knew that. That's why I chose Rivet as the code word.
Give a big thank you to Derek Funkhauser from Wise Wizard Games. He is like their head of game development or game develop, whatever. One of those.
He's a guy.
One of those fancy terms.
And he's the one with the Wise Wizard icon in the YouTubes.
And hopefully he'll keep us honest here. However, this game is not super complicated because it is designed to be kind of a family fighting game.
Yeah, but it is.
Play a brawling game with your kids.
To give you the 30,000 feet description, this is a deck builder. Yep. It plays a lot like some of the deck builders from Wise Wizards, but you're also controlling robots. All sorts of things out here on the board.
Let's see what the robots look like. Because this is the Quest Arena. This is the arena right here. My red and my blue robot over here on this side. And David's green and pink. Normally,
they have names, by the way.
They
Ryan.
do. I've got Strider, piloted by Viola, and Crate over here, piloted by Rolf. And you can see our boards here in front of us. They also have some special abilities as well. Strider can do a free attack every turn by using batteries. And Crate is very difficult to push. There's a thing about pushing robots around. Kevin says the resolution is bad for him. I'm going to look and see, Kevin. I'm going to see if it's bad for me. It looked pretty good when I was watching it. I don't know. It looks pretty good.
Try to maybe
choose
Kevin. Your resolution. If anyone else thinks the resolution looks good,
yeah.
My wife's giving me the thumbs up. So,
but always remember, you can change it to you can change the resolution setting. Anyway, those are my 2 robots, and yes, they do need batteries.
Do I get to name my robots?
Yeah,
well, I'm not naming them.
Hopefully, the top down is focused.
All right, so I have Pug, piloted by Rita.
Yep.
That's this one right here. It's adorable. You can see that it's a little pug, and Petri is Petri or maybe Petri? Petri. Piloted by Jari. They're Pug if they want when they respawn. I don't know if they can do this at the beginning of the game. Probably though. I can respawn here instead of any of the 4 respawns in the corner. And then Petri, whenever he knocks out an enemy robot, I gain 1 of these. Yeah. And draw a card.
An extra one?
An extra victory point and draw a card.
Whenever he knocks it out? Wow.
Yeah, knockout.
Yeah, knockout.
So it has to be the final blow to the robot.
All right. So I'm going to go first. Oh, you
Excellent.
can, even at the beginning of the game, you can choose to spawn in the middle if you want.
Oh. You know what? Pug's going to play it wimpy style and hide behind this pillar for the moment.
Okay.
I have a plan. We'll see if it works. Ryan is generally going to be better at these kind of games.
I don't know about that. You've said that many times now on the stream and then won.
I know, that's my rope-a-dope. I do that, and then I say that, and I go, oh, I am not good at games. And then Ryan feels bad for me, and then throws the game and lets me win.
You're still convinced that I threw the last one. What was that? I didn't throw it, though. Oh, Books of Time.
Books of Time.
I did not.
Books of Time.
So, we're going to go ahead and jump into it.
Ryan's going first, and in return, I got 1 victory point to begin.
That's true, and I have my 5 starting cards here. Now, in a 2-player game, it's going to be a little different, as I've said, because we control 2 robots. So each card we play can be attributed to either robot. And normally, if you're playing multiplayer, you're just going to have 1. There's also a team game where you can control with your teammate and each be on a team together. However, let's get started. I'm going to play my cards out right here in this area. You're going to see one of the cards we're going to play a lot is the basic battery. And this is going to gain energy.
Yeah, now, if you can't see them closely, this is each one is +1 energy.
I don't know how well you can see it from how far away the camera is because this is a big board. But each one of these produces 1 energy. Energy can be used to buy cards. Every card has a buy value. And also, energy can be used to power up and move your robots. However, there are some cards like this one, the Jump Jets, which can just move. Now, I can move 2 spaces. So I'm going to. And I'm going to have Crate move 2 spaces.
Everything's orthogonal here.
2. And then I'm going to use one of my batteries.
Are you going to move on to that?
I am.
What's
I'm
that
going to
one
move on
called?
to this special tile. If I am still on that special tile at the start of my turn,
remote
it's called
terminal.
the remote terminal. If I'm still there at the start of my next turn, I get to draw an extra card and then discard a card. So I get a little bit of variety.
I feel like I should just go up there and shove you off.
You can't. I mean, if you have enough movement, but you're going to be using a lot of energy to do that. And then I have 3 batteries left, 3 energy left to spend. What is that advanced AI? 4 move? Oh, that feels good.
4 move. That is pretty solid. You may put a card from your discard pile
I don't know, this
on top of your
overclock
deck.
feels pretty good here.
I do like the advanced AI.
I'm going to spend 2 for this overclock. It's a function card. Purple cards are just pretty generic. They do a lot of different things. This one is going to give me 3 batteries, or I can scrap it to gain 4.
And do these get refilled?
They will.
And can you buy more than 1 card?
You can. And then I have 1 extra movement, so we're just going to move Strider as well. And that is my
Another
whole turn.
overclock came out.
Oh, did you shuffle that deck, I hope?
I shuffled the heck out of that deck.
Put all the overclocks together?
I did.
Yeah, you could buy as many cards as you can afford, and you could do things in any order.
But do they replace as you're buying,
that's a good question.
Derek might answer the question, unless he just tagged in here for the beginning
I believe
of our stream.
always replace it. There should always be 6 cards available.
Is it on me, sir?
It is. Let me get my hand
All right,
ready.
let me show you this delightful hand here. Battery, 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 and yes, battery. I've got 5 batteries, so like I said, I could,
but then you have nothing left to spend.
I'm not going to do that. There is nothing that costs 5 out here, but there's things that cost 4.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 1 of those energy to move right here.
Oh, running away from it.
I said it's Team Wimpy right here. So that's that card down. Then I've got 4 more, and I am going to buy something. I think I'm going to buy. Ooh.
You said you like that advanced AI. What's the system upgrade? There's a lot of text on system upgrade.
Oh, I kind of like this, though.
The grappling clamp?
The grappling clamp. Yeah. That's a long distance attack.
Yeah.
And I get to pull you to me, which is not a very wimpy thing to do.
That's true.
I think I'm going to do the advanced AI. No. I'm going to change it up.
He's doing it.
He's
going for an aggressive.
Well, that one guy, so Jari, he wants to do damage.
Petrie?
He wants to, Petrie and Jari
want
to do a lot of damage and knock people out. So I'm going to take
Chad
that.
says pugs are the wimpiest of all canines.
That's probably accurate.
I
don't know. A wiener dog might be.
I love the look of that robot. All right, so I am standing on that remote terminal, so I'm going to get to draw a card and discard a card. So I'm going to give my deck a shuffle. Let's see. Oh, and can you refill the shop, please?
I can.
Well, I drew a battery.
Ooh, rev motors.
What does that do? Draw 3 cards. Oh.
Yeah, I have to actually say, I dig this particularly for a way to introduce kids and family to a deck builder.
Look at that. 5 batteries?
Yeah.
I want that rev motors.
Just because you can?
Just because I can.
All we're going to do in this game, by the way,
Draw
is just
cards.
buy cards.
No fighting.
Just buy cards. I got to look at my hand here. Although I could have figured out, oh.
Ooh, I like this.
Did you benefit from being on the
I
tournament?
did. That's how I ended up with 5 batteries. I got to draw one, and I discarded the other. We all start with 1 hammer, but I'm not going to run up to you right now. Yes, Chad, they have 2 extra robots. Derek was just talking about them. I haven't seen them, but I've been told they're pretty cool. So we'll see.
Oh, whoa.
Pit stop.
I love that.
What is that, 1 victory point?
I think that's take a victory point, get 2 energy, and
And heal 3.
I mean, come on.
Does that cost 1?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's see, that's a good one.
So I'm going to use my jump jets, and I'm going to take that wimpy little pug and move 2.
Yep.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely post some photos on the Discord of these robots.
100%. These miniatures are fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this battery to move 1 more.
Oh.
And then I'm going to play this hammer. I have to be within melee distance, which is 1 space, to do 1 damage.
Crate.
I'm going to punch crate.
So this is the first damage. Damage is, you'll see these cubes here on our player boards. Damage is taken off right to left, or it might be, whatever. However you do it.
It is. It goes right to left.
The damage that you deal is taken off of the player board and given to you as a victory point.
Why, thank you, Ryan.
So David's got 2 victory points now.
So that was that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, now, is it do all this stuff and then buy phase?
You can do things in any order. You can kind of go,
What?
yeah.
So if there's a card here that happened to say take it into your hand,
I don't know if there are any.
Probably not.
I don't think there
There might
are
not
any,
be.
but you're right.
but I like that it's
Oh,
kind
John
of...
pre-ordered this game a year ago. Yeah, it's available. It'll be available at Gen Con. I mean, I'm glad they took whatever time they needed. Because
I'm going
this
to buy
looks-
that pit stop.
I love the way this look at this board. You've got like all these people out here watching. I don't know how well this shows up. Load balancing.
Load balancing.
It's an energy. Hey, Brant, welcome.
I think
right.
I'm going to use this last battery to move Petrie right here.
All right. Well, I've got some jump jets, which are 2 move. I don't really want to get off of that. Oh wait, I get to do that. I don't want to forget that.
This is
So
pretty
I gotta
cool.
draw a card
I
and
dig
discard
this.
a card. Yeah, it's a neat game. Oh, I drew a battery.
And if you think
I'll get rid
we're
of my
reacting
battery,
like
okay.
we've played this for the first time, at least for me, that's the case. We read the rules.
All right, I'm gonna jump jets 2. Yeah, I saw it at Origins, and now we're actually playing it. So I'm gonna move on to this repair pad. Even though I'm not hurt, at the start of my turn, I would gain a victory point if I stand here on this repair pad. Though this one, that lets you scrap a card every turn. Get rid of some of those batteries and make your deck a little better.
I hear you.
All right, so I moved 2. I've got overclock, which is going to give me 3 batteries. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 total batteries here to spend. 6. I could call this for 7 and get that Tesla coil. Ooh, that
You
seems
see this
pretty
load balancing?
tempting.
8?
Oh my gosh. So I did 4, 5, 6, 7. What does load balancing do?
Load balancing is plus 5 energy.
Oh,
Whenever
man.
you acquire a card this turn, you may scrap a card in your hand
Oh,
or
that is
discard
good.
pile.
That is good, but I can't afford. Even if I scrap overclock, I still can't afford it. I have 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there anything that just costs 6? Rocket booster costs 7.
I see nothing that costs...
All right, I'm gonna actually call this
6.
out to get 7 and get that rocket booster.
Wait, you're calling overclock?
Yeah, so I get 3 energy, or I can scrap it to gain 4 energy instead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Not and. That would have been really good if that was
Goodbye,
and.
overclock.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah, but there's another overclock,
Yes,
right?
charge up that finger like Deadpan says and hit that like button.
Another system
Speaking of
upgrade.
charging up, I just want to warn everyone, this front-facing camera is on battery today.
Well, we charged it. We gave it a
We
good
charged it. We'll
charge.
see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, though, you get to see Ryan like this. Boop.
Stock footage.
Stock footage. In fact, let us know in the comments below, would you rather see us like that?
It's funny because that is almost how Bratton looked when we played Codenames. His internet
Here's
went
me,
out,
too.
and we had a nice little stoic Brant for part of Codenames. Which, by the way, Brant and I won the Summer Bash.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was
You
a
know,
lot of fun.
you know you're not going to win
This game.
this game.
Might not.
Is it back to me?
It is back to you. I mean, I'm the only one that's taken damage so far.
All right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I move, I can spend an extra move to push you.
You can spend an extra move to push me.
So this wouldn't allow me to move onto that space.
No, you got.
But this
that
would.
And you push me. Yep.
I'm going to push you off that space and
And
I'll
if you
move
were
on.
to push me into a wall or something, I would take damage.
That's also good to know.
Yep. Why don't you push me again one more time?
Oh, you know what?
Get off that space. What?
No, I'll do that. I'm going to use this, though, to do it, this jump jets.
Oh, sure, if you got the jump jets.
Yeah, I didn't realize. So I did that, and now I'm going to do this, do another damage to you.
All right. Take your damage.
Thank you. Then I've got 3 batteries. Do we have anything?
Oh, wait, it costs +1 move to push crate. So you'd have to spend
+1 move?
Yeah.
So 3 total? Crate's a tank, baby.
Yeah, he is. He's a little chubby little stout box.
Chubby little stout bot. I am going to use these 2 batteries just to get a heavy hammer.
Yeah, a better version.
This is kind of like, so the advanced battery, the heavy hammer, and the rivet gun are all sort of standard cards that are always available.
Well, I'm no longer on the remote terminal, so I don't get to draw a card.
Are not.
However, I am on whatever this thing is called, the repair pad, so I get a victory point. Now, there are some tiles just to say that we didn't use. So we're not using every tile every game, and they're in random positions.
Yeah, this is kind of the base setup, if you will.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hammer you back. Deal 1 damage to your pug. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
To pug?
Yeah, 1 damage to pug.
There you go, Ryan. Enjoy your victory point.
David was, but David is not. I don't think you are. Are you going back and forth on level up? Where'd you land on that?
To Connecticut. I have not gone back and forth. I went back and then just forth. I'm not going. Or actually, forth then back, I suppose that would be.
Unfortunately not.
Answer to the question is no, I'm not going to level up.
All right, I've got 4 to spend.
I wish I could, but I can't make it happen.
I think I'm going to let you sit on that and get that I think I want that system upgrade. Or maybe I want this advanced AI.
Sounded like you just blew a fuse.
Yeah, I want this advanced AI for 3. So I've got 1 left to spend.
Do you think they're working on a Johnny 5 promo for this game?
A Johnny 5 promo would be awesome. Derek,
There's an idea, Derek.
If you're still in the comments.
That one's free. I'll charge you for the next one.
Johnny 5 is alive.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, what's interesting about it? What do you got?
I'm going to make a pit stop.
Okay.
Did we understand this correctly? I get all these things?
You get all those things.
So I get a victory point.
Yep.
I get 2 energy.
Yep.
And I repair 1 or 3, so I can just repair this. I assume it's out of here?
Yes. Now, those cards are assigned, again, to a robot, so you'll never be able to split that 3 up between multiple robots, but yes.
But I can play this for one robot.
You can play it for one particular robot, yeah.
All right.
I need some weapons. That's what I need. Look, I would absolutely buy a Johnny 5 promo.
I think I will use this battery to move Petrie here.
Yep.
And then I am going to... Ooh, actually, no. How does range work in this, Ryan?
You just count the spaces, but you can't go through...
I'm going to use this to move here.
Okay. You won't be able to attack me, I'm sure.
And this to move here.
Oh, now you have line of sight to me. Yep.
Uh-huh. And this to move here.
Now you definitely have line of sight to me.
But I also have line of sight to him, right?
Yes, you do.
Can he be targeted with something, or is he heavy and I can't do that?
No, he can be targeted with stuff.
So I'm going to do the grappling clamp.
Nice.
So it's 4 range, so he's within my range, right?
Yep. Your range is pretty far. 1, 2, yep.
And I do 1 damage to crate.
Okay.
And pull the target robot onto the space next to you. Could that be this space?
No, it's orthogonal.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll put him right here.
That's still pretty good, though. That was a range of 4, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you basically just count out the... Yes, I wanted to make sure. You just, like, range 1 is everything adjacent, then 2 away.
I'm waiting patiently for my
there.
damage. Oh, 2?
Oh, just 1. I thought you were going to pull me onto the spikes.
I mean, you can give me 2. Did you heal?
No, you've taken 2 damage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. No, that was my victory point. This is yours.
Yeah, that's my 3rd damage to him, yeah.
That's my victory point I got, not my...
All right,
3
your turn.
You've done.
Because I can't buy anything.
No?
I didn't save any energy.
Well, I unfortunately don't.
Oh, wait, I started with 1, right?
No, that's draw a card and discard a card at the start of your turn.
Oh, I should have done that. I didn't do that.
All right, well, I've got rocket boosters.
Star Wars Droid Quest Arena reskin. That could be interesting.
All right, well, let's use these rev motors. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. 2, 3.
Brian loves him some draw cards.
I'm going to discard a battery. And then I'm going to play the... how many cards do I have left here? Oh, I've got more than that. I'm going to play this. Jump Jets, move 2. Crate's going to go over here to this scrapyard, junkyard. And then... where am I going to go with Strider? I kind of want to keep him where he is. But I get to draw 3 cards. You may move over obstacles this turn.
In range, it's not direct line. You're sure?
Yeah, range is not. Range is you draw a direct line from your center to their center. If it goes through any obstacles or other robots, you can't target them.
But it doesn't have to be a straight orthogonal line.
No, not a straight orthogonal line.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Advanced AI. You may put a card from your discard pile back on top of your deck. You know what? I don't want to. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do. I should have done this in a different order. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batteries here. I could buy that rivet gun.
John says he would buy a Johnny 5 promo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What other robots would we like to see in this?
Well, I'll spend 3 for a rivet gun. And then, Advanced AI, put a card from your discard pile back on top of your deck. So rivet gun is going to go on top of my deck. And now I get plus up to 4 move. I'm actually going to go 1, 2.
Go right through the middle.
Well, I have my rocket booster says I can avoid all obstacles this turn. So I'm going to hammer Petrie for 1 damage.
So that's another question. Does that mean just for one of your robots, or?
Yeah, for one of your robots. You'd assign it to one of your robots.
Okay. What are you doing?
1 damage to Petrie.
There you are.
And with my 2 batteries left, I'll get a heavy hammer. No, let's get another overclock. Remember those old robot piggy banks that would eat the coin? I kind of do remember those. Where it would like lift the coin up and put the coin in its mouth.
So when I start there, I can do what?
Draw a card and then discard a card.
Oh, I can draw one and discard?
Ooh, the Lost in Space robot.
Oh, the Lost in... That would be a good robot.
What was his name? Do you remember that robot's name?
I think they just called him Robot.
Riz.
I mean, I think so.
They were out of ideas
Maybe
that
they
day.
had a name. But like Danger Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah, that robot.
We talking old school Lost in Space or new school Lost in Space?
And by new school, you mean the Netflix show, or do you mean the movie with Joey from Friends?
I mean the Netflix show, not the movie with Joey from Friends and William Hurt.
Oh, yeah, William Hurt was in that.
Man,
what a great
so I have to
actor he is.
discard one?
If you
I'll
wanted,
discard a battery.
that's usually what I do.
So, first things first. I'm going to move with this battery right here.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
tell me if I can't do this. I'm going to use the grappling clamp. I'm going to use the grappling clamp on Crate
Yep.
and do 1 damage.
Yep.
And it says onto the space next
Yeah.
to you.
You can't throw me past you. It says that. If you pulled this guy, you'd get to choose where he ended up because they always move in the direction that they're being grappled. This guy,
I see.
you can pull onto the, if you were here, you could pull him onto the pins.
You know what? Let's see. What can I really
Lost in
don't
Space
want
was
to.
Robot. Forbidden Planet had Robbie the Robot.
I'll pull him. 1
All right.
damage on
2 damage,
Strider.
actually.
2?
This did 1 damage on its own, and you pulled me under the tax.
Ah.
So 2.
Nice. 2
Yeah.
damage. Then I've got the pit stop again and these.
And that pit
I'm going to
stop
have
is so good.
Petrie use the pit
Yeah.
stop so he can heal up. And I have 4 energy, and I get another victory point.
You're loading up those victory points.
I am.
By the way, you can turn 5 in for a big jump.
Oh, all right. I'll do that right now,
Just to
just
kinda
to
keep
show
change.
it happening.
Matt, yeah, this is, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun even than, like, you could really just buy into the premise. and just like have fun with these robots
Yeah, I
stomping
dig
around.
it. I dig it.
Yeah, I thought you would. When I saw this at Origins, I was like, yeah, you're gonna really enjoy this.
I think I'm going to buy.
And it lets you play, like, this is a great family game. Like, it's not, it lets you do a combat style game, but without really, it's not a violent game by any stretch.
And a rivet gun for 3.
Okay, you all done?
I am all done.
Okay. I'm gonna rivet gun Petrie as well. So let's just do 2 damage to him.
Petrie?
Yep.
There you are.
I need to do some work here. So I have another overclock, which I'm gonna scrap for 4, 5, 6, 7 batteries to get that Tesla coil.
Oh, that's what
or do I want this laser cannon? Oh. This thing's crazy. Deals damage to every robot in a straight line, ignoring line of sight, and goes through walls. But it's still only 3 damage.
You can play up to 6 players with the expansion.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
That would be chaos.
I
love it.
That would be chaos. I'm going to go with the Tesla coil.
The Mars rover, Loopy says.
That would actually be pretty awesome.
I want to be Hal from 2001, and he's not really even on the board. He's just like this presence.
Kevin is asking about the delivery for backers. I believe that is soon. I don't know how soon, but I was told soon. So
this is where Derek exits the comments. Gotta go, everyone. Bye-bye.
His lunch break's over. I don't know exactly.
Do you take damage as long as you stand there?
No, it's when you move into it.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2 damage when you move into it.
Oh.
No, not when you stand there.
And I can draw a card. Oops, I have to.
Yeah, a couple weeks for your. So right around the same time as GenCon, or maybe even a little bit before GenCon. You'll get it.
Oh, yes. What
are you trying to look and see what I got here?
I'm just checking things out.
Herbie.
I'll get rid of... I think I'll discard my jump jets.
We should have a shop card that replaces there.
I'll discard my jump jets. Are you ready for this, Ryan?
No, I'm not.
Are you ready for this?
I'm not ready for it. What are you going to do?
I'm going to hammer you in the face, Strider.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what?
What?
Yes, I will hammer you in the face with Strider.
All right, hammer me in the face.
You know what, Strider? Take that back.
Okay.
I'm going to use a battery to move first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hammer Crate in the face.
Okay.
Then I am going to rivet gun Strider for 2.
Well, that's it for him. So David got my blue key, which is worth 2 big victory points. I only have 4 victory points.
And when Petrie knocks someone out, he gains an extra victory point and draws a card.
I got to do some damage here. And then Strider is knocked out. Now, he's not out of the game, but he's knocked out for right now.
So then I've got 3 batteries to spend. I think I'm going to do another rivet gun.
Yeah, that's good. All right. All right, so start of my turn. I do my effect there. I'm going to call out this battery from the scrapyard.
I got to say, this is one of those games where I'm like surprised.
I'm going to respawn here. I'm going to respawn here.
I'm surprised no one did this sort of game with deck building before.
Yeah, it's a neat...
It works really well.
It does. It works really well. And then I'm going to take one of these blue cubes to refill my health. This is the tracker for the game. So we've had our first knockout. All right. Let's go with +2 move for him. He's going to go 1, 2. I'm going to draw 3 cards, then discard a card. 1, 2, 3 cards, and then discard a card. I'm going to do this. +4 move. You may put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. So I'm going to put this Tesla coil on top of my deck. And I'm going to move 4 times. I'm going to move 2 to push you here. And I'm going to move another 2 to push you there.
That takes
That's
2 damage.
2 damage off of
Petrie.
Petrie, thank you. And then you know what? I'm going to hammer Petrie for 1 more.
Well, that's not nice.
Nope, not at all.
How are you draw? I hate Ryan with all of his I get to draw 100 cards.
I'm drawing as many cards as I can. And then this one is move
Derek,
4.
please feel free to tell us Ryan's cheating.
So I'm going to move 2, 4, and push you off of that.
How many moves did you? Oh, I see.
And then I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to Tesla Coil, Pug. It does 2 damage, plus I can spend any number of batteries. So I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
Wait.
Yeah, I can spend batteries or energy, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Derek, you're right here, Derek. I'm not making up any rules.
Yes, thank you, Derek.
Oh
Everyone,
my gosh.
that's what's happening. He always does, Loopy says.
I had to
the jury's
catch up to you. I'm still not quite caught up to you.
The verdict is in.
I'm still not quite caught up. There's no benefit to knocking both
So how
your
does
guys
this
out.
happen? It's my turn?
Your turn. So the first thing you're going to do is put them back out on any spawn point you want. Any spawn point.
Yep.
Is it next to the pit tabs?
Pug can be in the blue.
Oh, just anywhere in the blue.
Yeah.
You want to? Oh, I see. You're going to grab. Yeah. I
Heck
know.
yeah, I'm going to grapple your butt and put it into the spikes, man. All right.
Yeah, I should have known. And then you got to refill your health. So you got to take 2 of these off. David, don't forget to refill your health. 5.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we've only got 3 blue cubes left here, and the game ends when you cannot respawn, when this is empty. So there really is no player elimination, as you notice. If your
I don't get
robots
all
get
these,
destroyed,
right? I get 4 and
you
4 and
sure?
1.
I think
right?
I might have miscounted.
Well, let me think where I'm going to place Pug here.
I thought you had it in mind. And the game ends when you can. I don't think it ends when it's empty. I think it ends when you cannot take one. When a robot would respawn but cannot, the game ends. Yep. So it's not a super long game either. You're not getting knocked out. As soon as there's no respawn cubes, the game is over. And you could even technically modify the game length by adding or removing these cubes however you want.
I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm going to grappling clamp crate.
Okay.
I can pull him into that, right?
Yep. So he's dead. He needs to go repair.
And then I am going to move 2.
Yep.
1, 2. And pneumatic piston old Strider in the face.
For 1 damage.
Yep, and then draw 2 cards and discard 2
Space.
cards.
Oh, nice.
I will
You
discard
could have used
2
that
cards.
pit stop before.
I will use the pit stop now, though. What's this? Oh, from the face punch?
Yeah.
You play this pit stop, which lets me get a
That's
victory
been so
point.
good. I need one of those.
2 energy and heal, which the healing's not going to do anything. But the 2 energy is going to get me another heavy hammer.
Is there anything up there that heals right now? I need to get Strider to that healing pad. So he's going to rocket booster. He gets 4 movement. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get to draw 3 cards. Let's do Rev Motors. Draw 3 cards. Then discard a card.
Johnny Cab from Total Recall. Also, the hologram from
and this guy
Star Trek
should've
Discovery,
come
I
back.
think, the actor.
I forgot to bring him back. We're down to 2 cubes
Or
in
not
the respawn
Discovery,
pile.
not Discovery. What's the old Star Trek with Janeway and...
Voyager.
Voyager. The doctor from Voyager. He was the cab guy from Total Recall. For all the old people in the audience.
And then I've got, so those were those 2. Do I have anything else that draws cards? You may put a card from this
I
card
bet
on
you
top of your
do.
deck. I don't
I'll
think
bet
I
you
actually.
do.
So we're going to do jump jets for 2. I'm going to move blue 1, 2. I'm going to rivet gun Pug for 2 damage. And then I'm going to hammer Pug for 1 damage.
Pug doesn't like you.
I've got 4 to buy, 4 energy left, and 4 move, and I can put a card from my discard pile. So I've got 4 left. Let's get a rivet gun. And then I'm going to use advanced AI to put it on top of my deck. And then 4 move. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stop there. I like to draw cards. I think I can. Let me make sure I can do that.
What? Draw cards?
No, the card that I bought, if it goes straight to my discard pile. I just want to double check.
Instead of where?
Instead of like everything going to your discard pile at the end of your turn. You know what I mean? Oh no, it does say put it into your discard pile. Sometimes in games when you buy cards, they sit in your play area until the end of your turn.
I see what you're saying. I see what
but
you're saying.
it does say when you buy a card, put it
directly
directly
so
in
you
your
could
discard
actually
pile.
buy a card,
That's what I
do a
just
draw. I see.
Yeah.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I wanted to
turn?
make sure I wasn't cheating.
Is it my turn?
I just love, anytime I see a card come up that says draw cards,
He loves it.
I take it.
And admittedly, it's a good thing to do in a deck builder generally, to cycle through
Yeah, you
your
should
deck.
see.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right.
It is.
Here's what's happening. I'm
were-
on that station, so I'm going to draw a card and
Yeah.
discard a card.
We were talking about
this
DC
is-
deck building game earlier today, and in that game I literally have drawn my entire deck at one point.
Can any of the range stuff be used melee distance?
Yeah, range 1 is considered range 1. So
Range 2 can be
yep,
anything up
anything
to 2?
up to 2. Yep.
Okay.
It does even. This rulebook is actually very good. It literally even gives an example just to make sure there's no confusion on that.
Well, I drew one and discarded one.
Yeah, here comes the punching.
And I am going to rivet gun you in the face.
Crate
Crate
for 2 damage.
for 2 damage.
Yep.
I'm going
Oh my
to
gosh.
rivet gun you in the face.
I think this is.
And I'm going to hammer punch you in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, that didn't take long.
Pug for the kill. And then I've got 2 batteries. It looks like just another.
Well, this might be getting towards the end of the game, but I don't think I have enough points.
You know what?
now.
I'm going to use these batteries to move 1, 2.
All right. Well, this was bad.
Now,
I get to
spoiler
heal.
alert, that was a lot of my attack
I get
cards.
to heal here, and I get a victory point from that health one. I'm going to respawn here. However, there's only one more knockout, and then the next one ends the game. So the next person to respawn will get to respawn, but then that'll be it. You got a lot of points over there, right?
I've got some points.
You've got some serious points. Yeah, you've got more points than I do. That's
I
for
might.
sure.
That's possible.
It's not even a might.
I might.
can look at your pile and I can tell you. that
Ryan
you have
threw
more
it
points.
again.
I'm gonna see what I can do here. How much damage does Petrie?
Loopy, remind me, how old are you?
I'm gonna do 2 damage plus I can power that up with my batteries. So I'm gonna do 4 damage to Petrie.
4
2,
damage to
3,
Petrie?
4. Yep.
Uh-oh. Don't like that.
There we go. I gotta catch up to you.
Do you know what
damage-wise.
Loopy means by V'ger?
No.
Oh. Star Trek The Motion Picture.
Oh, really?
Baby.
I'm going to rivet gun
Petrie?
Petrie to finish him off.
Well, that's it, baby.
Well, no, not it. It's it for Petrie.
Yeah.
And then I get 4 move. I know you're probably gonna. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, do I get to go again?
Yeah, we're not out yet.
Well, I have to put that back right
Yeah,
now.
you'll have to. You still can.
Oh, I see.
Until somebody cannot, we continue. So at the start of your turn, you will bring Petrie back, and you will. Oh, didn't mean to slide that. So he'll get the last one, and then 4 more health.
Petrie.
So next robot that gets knocked out, that's it. So that was. We started a little late, but this is gonna. It's about a 45-minute game.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Petrie right there.
Okay. Luby says he's old. That's all he needs. That's all you get.
I saw that.
Chad says this game has. It looks like this game has its own theme song. Robot Quest Arena.
Oh, I get to draw a card and discard a card. Come on. All right. All right.
I really do love the art style that they chose for this game too. What do you got?
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, Derek says it does actually have its own song. I wish I would have known that before. We
I
could
gotta
have
get rid
played
of
it.
this. I'm going to use Petrie jump jets to move 2. 1, 2.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use the grappling clamp.
Oh no.
To.
Yep. So he'll take.
Do a damage on crate.
There you go. Come on.
And then I'm going to use the heavy hammer to do 2 more damage.
Okay. If I can live this turn out.
And then I am going to use this battery to go 1, 2.
All right, good. I have a turn here. I have a chance. Though I don't think I can do a lot, but we'll see. Because I do have my Rev Motors. Draw 3 cards and discard a card.
Rev Motors. It sounds like a futuristic car company.
Let's get rid of this battery. Rocket boosters. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, actually, before I do that, do I have the one that puts something for my discard pile? I don't.
It is interesting that it's not like the game, when it's triggered, it's still to the points we've collected.
Right. Right, exactly. It doesn't really matter how much you've knocked somebody out. I can move 4 spaces and I can move over things. But do I want to? Can I knock you out? No, I can't. I cannot knock you out, and I'm about to get knocked out. So here's what
there are things that are raised on the board. These tiles, Chad, come out, and this is the suggested setup.
1, 2,
these
3,
are tiles, 4. These are tiles, and this and these 4 are tiles. And after your first game, they say that you can kind of like all agree on how you set up the board.
All right, Pug.
There may even be some like suggested setups, but this is the suggested setup for the beginning.
I'm going to do 2 damage to Pug.
Well, Pug, that does it.
Yep. I know. I couldn't let you have another turn to do 5 more damage to me because I still don't know that I won.
It's going to be close.
I can move with Advanced AI, and I can at least hammer Petrie for 1 more damage.
1 more point.
And buying cards doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, none of the cards are points, are they?
None of the cards are points. Points are just...
And that's it? So, like, I don't get to go?
The game, I want to make sure it says it ends immediately, but I believe so. When you would go to respawn, but there are no health cubes left, that's it. Count your victory points. Each red cube is worth 1, each blue is worth 2, and each gem is worth 5.
Deadpan says you should connect to dial-up every time a robot is defeated.
Play the dial-up. If we had thought about, you know what, we'd love to do some sound effects. We just aren't that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We barely got our front camera working today, so bear with us.
So 5, 10, 15,
that's
20.
It?
That's it. 2, 4, 6, 28 is my total.
All right, these are 5.
Yep.
20, 22, 24, 26, 28.
No.
Yeah. What's the tiebreak? It's going to be whoever
tiebreaker, the player with the most health cubes left wins.
That's you.
That's me. Not by many, though.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What a game.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was.
Go back over to
the a lot of fun.
Overheads.
Yeah, we'll go over here.
Talk about this. It's fun, it's fast paced, it's quick, and it's very frantic. I mean, you're always doing something like turns.
I think this is maybe one of the best ways to introduce deck building to someone.
Yeah.
Like, I used to say that probably for Clank, because I think any deck builder that involves something that you're doing on the board with your cards is a really nice tactile way to introduce it to younger players or family members. But this one, it's so fast, and you're doing kind of a more limited thing with your cards out here, but it's a lot of fun, and there's a ton. I mean, we had quite a variety of cards. I don't know how many different cards there are.
We saw a few duplicates.
Yeah, sure.
But not a ton of duplicates, even.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Plus, you could play it with multiple people.
Yeah, and we're going to post some pictures of these miniatures in the Discord. So if you're not already in our Discord, be sure to join the Discord so you can see those photos. And we're going to be talking a lot about GenCon, which is coming up in about a little less than a month, about 3 weeks from now.
3 weeks or so, and we have a crazy amount of things that we've recorded, which means we have a crazy amount of things to edit. But we're going to be getting some of that stuff up here a little this week, a little next week, and recording more and more all the while because
Yeah.
we are getting more games every day that are going to be at Gen Con. So this is one of them.
And hopefully you guys, hopefully by the end of it you'll have a good idea, pretty good idea of what you want. But this one you can find at the Wise Wizard booth. Derek just posted it's booth 2845. So
look at Derek on the spot with the plug.
If you don't see it, now you know. So check it out.
Now you know.
And stay tuned in the coming weeks for just a ton more content.
Yeah, we'll see you also next week, probably.
Yeah, I think
Ryan's traveling, but you might get me and Emily or me and Alicia, or maybe just me. Maybe I'll just do a solo thing.
Hey, you
Hopefully
could.
someone will tune in. But anyway, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.